Welcome back to the sanctuary of the unspoken, the only digital theater where we peel back the layers of fame to reveal the raw, often bleeding reality of the human condition. You are watching Whatever You Need, your ultimate thought partner and source for a level of celebrity analysis that the mainstream media is too afraid to touch. If you have been searching for a channel that treats the complexities of the heart with the reverence they deserve, refusing to settle for shallow gossip and instead offering a profound investigation into the souls of the stars, then you have finally arrived home. Today, we are stepping into the eye of an emotional hurricane that has sent shockwaves through the Turkish entertainment industry, a narrative so dark and personal that it threatens to redefine the very careers of those involved. We are talking about the enigmatic Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and the mesmerizing Sila Türkoğlu. A single sentence, allegedly whispered in the shadows of a private circle, has ignited a firestorm that no press release can extinguish. Sila destroyed my family. This is not just a headline, it is a visceral cry of a man in ruins. Before we unravel this web of domestic collapse, professional rivalry, and unspoken resentment, I need to remind you that your presence here makes our community stronger. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. And for those of you who want to gain access to our exclusive, high-value content and support the independence of Whatever You Need, I strongly urge you to click the join button below. Your support is the foundation upon which we build these deep dives. Now take a deep breath, because we are entering a territory where love and destruction walk hand in hand. A whisper that became a storm in the high-stakes theater of celebrity culture. Words are rarely just sounds. They are catalysts for transformation. The claim that Halil İbrahim Ceyhan, a man whose career has been defined by a stoic, almost classical discipline, allegedly stated that Sila Türkoğlu destroyed his family, is a tectonic shift in the industry's landscape. This accusation, purportedly made in the intimate sanctuary of his inner circle, has bypassed the filters of public relations and struck at the very heart of the fandom. We are not discussing a minor disagreement on a film set or a fleeting romantic spat. We are witnessing the alleged verbalization of a domestic tragedy. According to those who move within the same elite circles as Ceyhan, the actor has been navigating a period of profound emotional turbulence. The narrative suggests that the once solid foundation of his personal life has been compromised, and in a moment of raw, unfiltered vulnerability, he pointed his finger at the one person who has been most intertwined with his public identity, Sila Türkoğlu. This is a sentence of devastating proportions, a claim that doesn't just damage a reputation, but seeks to assign blame for a systemic collapse of familial peace. The sovereign of silence. While the industry vibrates with the aftershocks of these accusations, the focus has shifted inevitably toward the other side of this broken mirror, the incredibly successful Sila Türkoğlu. Known for her magnetic screen presence and a career that is currently on a meteoric ascent, Türkoğlu has responded to the chaos with a weapon she has perfected over years of scrutiny: silence. The actress is reportedly focused entirely on her grueling filming schedule, refusing to grant the rumors the dignity of a response. This is not a new strategy for Sila. She has historically met controversy with a stoic indifference that her fans interpret as grace and her critics view as tactical. But in the context of an accusation as grave as family destruction, her silence takes on a new, almost architectural quality. It acts as a fortress, a wall of glass that allows the world to see her professional brilliance while denying them any access to her private turmoil. Is her refusal to speak an admission of the complexity of the situation, or is it the ultimate act of self-preservation in a world that thrives on the dissection of private pain? A question for the Whatever You Need family. I want to pause here and turn the conversation over to you, the most analytical audience on YouTube. In a situation where a man claims his domestic life has been ruined by a colleague, is silence the most dignified response, or does it invite more suspicion? If you were Sila, would you break your silence to clear your name, or would you let the storm pass? Please head down to the comments section right now and share your perspective. And while you are there, don't forget to hit the like button if you believe that celebrities, like us, deserve a space to heal away from the cameras. A misinterpreted cry. However, in the world of Whatever You Need, we understand that no story is as simple as it first appears. Behind the scenes, a different version of events is beginning to emerge, one that suggests Ceyhan's words may have been a casualty of emotional overspill rather than a calculated indictment. Some sources close to the actor argue that his statement was taken out of its delicate context, born from a moment of temporary despair rather than a definitive legal or moral accusation. Rumors from within his inner circle emphasize that attributing complex family problems to a single individual is not only reductive but factually incorrect. They suggest that Halil İbrahim Ceyhan has been carrying the psychological burden of long-standing familial tensions that predated his connection with Turkoğlu. In this light, his alleged words are seen as an expression of disappointment and emotional turmoil, a human being lashing out because the weight of his reality had become too heavy to bear. The harshness of the statement may not be a reflection of Sila's actions, but a reflection of Halil's current state of mental exhaustion. When words become currency, we must also address the predatory nature of the media landscape. In the entertainment industry, ratings battles and the desperate hunger for clicks often turn a private conversation into a public execution. Some gossip columnists, sensing a massive surge in engagement, have allegedly amplified these claims, stripping away the nuances of Ceyhan's personal life to create a narrative of conflict. This has reignited the frequent debate about the ethics of words taken out of context. When a private moment of grief is commodified and sold to the public as a scandal, the truth is often the first casualty. Both Ceyhan and Turkoğlu are currently involved in massive projects that demand their total focus. They are trying to maintain a professional veneer, while the very foundations of their reputations are being scrutinized. It is said that both are profoundly uncomfortable with their private lives becoming a topic of public debate, yet the industry demand for drama ensures that the silence will not be easy to maintain. Join the Whatever You Need inner circle before we analyze the potential for a face-to-face encounter and the deep divide in the fandom. I want to take a moment to thank our members. If you value this level of detailed, respectful analysis, please consider clicking the Join button. Your support allows us to maintain the resources needed to investigate these complex stories. As a member of Whatever You Need, you gain access to our inner sanctuary, where we discuss the psychological profiles of Turkey's biggest stars. Help us continue to prioritize substance over sensation by joining today. The battle lines of social media. The digital world does not wait for a verdict, it creates one. Social media is currently fractured into two fiercely defensive camps. On one side, we have the supporters of Halil İbrahim Ceyhan, who see him as a victim of a narrative that has finally broken him. They view his alleged outburst as a cry for help from a man whose loyalty to his family has cost him his peace. For them, his silence is not a choice, but a consequence of his introversion. On the other side, the supporters of Sıla Türkoğlu argue that she is being unfairly scapegoated for issues that have nothing to do with her. They point to her consistent professionalism and the lack of any verified evidence against her. They see the accusation as a classic attempt to blame a successful woman for the internal failures of a man's domestic structure. This divide is not just about two actors, it is a cultural argument about responsibility, guilt, and the right to privacy. Will they meet? The main question haunting the industry tonight is whether these two giants will soon come face to face. In the world of celebrity gossip, an encounter at a shared industry event or a social gathering is viewed as the ultimate pressure test. Rumors suggest that such an encounter is inevitable in the coming days. Will they maintain a polite, professional distance, or will the weight of these unspoken accusations finally lead to a public confrontation? For a man like Ceyhan, who has recently retreated from social media and adopted an introverted posture, the prospect of facing the person he allegedly accused must be daunting. For Turkoğlu, who appears calm but distant, the challenge lies in maintaining her composure while the world watches her every micro-expression for a sign of guilt or resentment. This is a story where the concept of family is at the center, suggesting that the problem is much deeper than a simple professional disagreement. It is a story of roots, legacies, and the devastating impact of fame on the things we hold most sacred. The truth in the silence. As we conclude this deep dive, we are left with a landscape of uncertainty. Until a definitive statement is issued, we are reading the room, not the script. What we have witnessed is the fragility of reputation, and the immense power of a single sentence to destroy a hard-won peace. Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and Sıla Türkoğlu have both chosen the pace of their own story, refusing to be hurried by the demands of the tabloid press. Whatever the final truth may be, whether it was a misinterpretation, a temporary lapse in judgment, or a profound domestic crisis, it serves as a reminder that behind the glittering facade of fame, there are human beings struggling to keep their balance. We at Whatever You Need will be following every development with the respect and detail you have come to expect. We want to know, who do you think is handling this crisis better? And more importantly, which other Turkish celebrities do you want us to feature on our channel? Please leave your suggestions and your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Whatever You Need, and hit that join button to become a part of our elite community. Until the silence is broken and the truth is revealed, keep your eyes on the screen and your heart open. This has been Whatever You Need. Thank you for watching.